Hello, my name is Shudley, and welcome back to another episode of Richest and Supreme Ruler Ultimate. In previous episode, we managed to finally take out Luanda after, well, I mean, this war has been going for 5 episodes now. So after 4 episodes of fighting for that, we managed to take out that right at the end of the episode. We got the artillery group down here, actually. Let's go ahead and bring you a little bit closer, shall we? But yeah, we haven't still entirely won. But we got a pretty good situation up here, I would say. Let's actually go ahead and get some of these entrenched over there, so no dirty Swiss can go ahead and take that. We can move in artillery down here as well to start shooting at some of the enemies. There we go, we took that. We did lose one of the infantry still over there on the previous day. Probably right before we conquered the place. Then we got the barracks completed. We have been taking some friendly fire. We got 260 million from capturing the capital as well, so that's pretty good. But yeah, now we should slowly kind of get control over most of the Z-zone here, so they can't really move their ships through there anymore. Not to mention, well, actually, what I suppose I could do is I could send in one of the ships down that way. Make sure that we cut any supplies coming in from here. Right, so our infantry is still moving down that way. There is still artillery somewhere. Oh, now that is a lot of troops. Okay, well, as soon as we get some of these repaired, which actually we have already gotten quite a few of them repaired. Let us entrench you there. We're going to start going down south and destroying these stacks now. So I think the next actual city target for us is going to be this one here. Well, it's actually just a small village, but we should be able to start pushing in a little bit more. If we can more or less push the enemy back all the way there, that's relatively defensible area for a little while, then we could maybe start gathering up an army to push these back, take that one and that one. That would be a barracks, which would be quite nice, but it's going to take a bit of troops. And then at the same time, we can maybe do a bit more attacking down here. I mean, we've got half a garrison over here already. I suppose I could do is actually push you a bit forward. There's Romanians and French in here. I can probably push them back a little bit. There we go, that's some damage. Oh, ooh. I may need to pull these back a little bit. But they're not constantly under fire. They can fire whenever someone gets nearby, I suppose. Now that there's those artillery pieces there, I wonder if I can get up to them. Get rid of them. Most likely it's just going to push them back, to be fair. But even pushing them back would be quite useful. For a little bit. We'll do a bit of a strike there, at least. Destroy that French tank. There we go. And then we can maybe start pushing in through here to get another trench underway. Well, actually, no. What we're going to do is we're going to... You know what? Yeah, we can go in there. We're going to use both of these groups combined to get in there and start kind of clearing out more of this. We'll take all of that, entrench in there. How are we doing near the crossing? It seems like we're still taking quite a bit of fire. Oh, wow, yeah, we are taking a lot of fire. I'm going to leave 2 units behind. The rest of these are going to have to get in here. Now we're going to have to pay attention to 2 sides of the conflict at the same time. That's going to be somewhat difficult. But what we can do is we can simply push these back. Oh, right, because there's a bridge and river crossing and all that. That's causing some issues. Might want to repair that. Do we have any more troops in here that we could move in? Well, no. Well, actually, these could be repaired now. They're going to be doing their fixes a bit quicker, at least. And I suppose I could bring in some troops over here. I might want to build up some trenches along here. For now. Not necessarily constantly used, but... no, I wanted you to get out there, actually. I'm going to send you to be repaired in the fortress that we have up there. There we go. That's another unit destroyed. You are going to need a bit of repairs. I'm going to send you for repairs. This group can push forward a little bit. This group can probably push forward a little bit. Is that... Oh yeah, we just push it all the way back, actually. Can we get our artillery in here? I suppose, yes. Does not have a supply truck in there, unfortunately, but oh well. Did we get in here? We did. We did take a bit of damage as well. We got another unit in here. Okay, so the 27th? Well, it's the 27th that is losing a little bit of troops, so let's actually send the 25th. Oh, the 25th is divided in two groups here. Oh, this is mostly not a group. Okay, how about we send you over there? But first we need to kind of take over the territory in here. Yeah, we're going to turn that into a group soon enough. Now we can already have the trench get their garrison up slightly better. Looks like we're... Oh wow, that really has a long range, doesn't it? Well then. Okay, let's combine those. We could potentially, once we got a bit more garrison in there, we can start pushing down here with the troops, so we'll have this, well, basically just move all these three troops one hex south, and build up another trench in here, and slowly but surely make our way all the way down south to stop them from getting through the border. I mean, but already I think we've slowed down the enemy quite a bit in here. Okay. How are we doing? Oh, wow, these are taking quite a bit of damage. Alright, I'll send you to get some repairs. Can these actually do anything in here? I mean, there's a lot of troops in there. Are we? No, we're not shooting them with our artillery, unfortunately. Yeah, we destroy at least someone in there. Let's go ahead and push these back. The problem is that I can't really shoot the enemies in there. Like, every time they're moving, because they only have artillery for the most part. So there's no one kind of holding the line, so to speak. I suppose I could move one of these back over here, because I have a feeling that there's going to be someone capturing some of the region here. If nothing else, it's just us losing the... or not having enough supplies. Yeah. Okay, Denmark is offering industrial goods. Actually, pretty good price. Yeah, sure. What about Mauritania? You wanted to buy consumer goods, but your price is not very good. Actually, how much do we have petroleum now? About 300 billion barrels. Let's make sure to keep the minimum price at 300 right now. I'm just going to go ahead and sell like 50 million. Wait, no, that's about 300 million barrels, not 300 billion. That would be quite different. Okay, we've gained most of the... or control over most of that now. Let's go ahead and get some troops back here. Can we push that group back a little bit further? Oh, there we go. We didn't gain the control there, so that's exactly what we wanted. To be able to destroy that artillery group. Among other things, of course. Whenever they are on the enemy side of the things, but we need to have enemy infantry in, basically, to be able to pull that off. And Libya and Indonesia are allied. Okay. Somewhat surprising. Oh, that was aircraft. Let's go ahead and bring the Grumbles a little bit closer then. Also, I suppose I could bring you over there. Right, well, I mean, so far so good. Oh, oh. Okay, pull the artillery back. Oh, well, there goes one of the units. What the howitzers. Alright then. Time to push them back. Good, they had the Timberwolf there, so that means that we're going to destroy all of them. I think I'm going to keep the infantry in there. This group is not very strong. I mean, the combat engineers are not very strong, so I'm just going to have you kind of entrench at the crossroad. You guys can push forward. These guys can push forward a little bit. That one probably can't really push much forward. Not right now, so we'll let it be. There would be 4-man garrison in there. I think if we bring in the elite forces in, that should be fine. The elite forces are quite susceptible to artillery strikes. But against garrisons, they do quite nicely. Right, let's get these units across the river. Kind of stop the enemy, and I suppose I could get a bit of a garrison on these, just to make sure that they don't just get across the river or anything like that. And also a bit of garrison there and there. Should suffice. We could try to get a garrison there, but I don't think we would be able to get it. So I'm just not going to give the order yet. Eventually, perhaps. Oh, is there? There is some infantry in here. Okay, well, let's go ahead and send you to get some repairs. Probably over there. Do we have... We've got a couple of units over here that we could probably send down towards the crossroad now. And we don't actually have anyone in there. Okay. Go ahead and get 2 of these in here, and the other 3 down there to push the South African artillery back. We could even probably push down here. Oh, since they got a German unit there, yes, this is actually going to work quite nicely. Let's move in here. Oh, okay, that was slightly unexpected. Madagascar sending in troops again. Come on, there we go, there we go. That's some good damage in there. Right, is the infantry? The infantry is getting rather close now to attack in the... Oh, right. They got some tanks over there. That may be a problem. Also, there's a Finnish T-72 in here. Right then. I mean, not the first one that we've seen, quite frankly. Do we have... Yeah, we got... Group 27 is the one to the south. Okay, and that is probably the one that we want to strengthen the most. Do we have... We could start building more troops, but at the same time we are... Well, actually, it's not that bad yet. Yeah, I suppose we could start building up troops here. Just going to get some more IF2s. Put these on a repeat. For the time being, anyway. How's the... Unemployment is 2.6. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's not great. So that's what I could do, is I could now get rid of these northern defenses in here. I don't think we need them anymore. Also, why do the Dutch have troops here? Since we're not at war, those would probably not trigger my garrisons even if they started moving around. Right, scrap all of these. It's going to reduce the garrisons quite a bit. Or relieve quite a bit of garrisons, and that should be okay for us. At least for the most part. Okay, we got the defenders in here. There's still some troops pushing from the south. But for the time being, it looks like... Oh, right, that's where they got their... Namibia as their capital. But yeah, we need to take out the northern area first, and for that we probably want to push through here soon. If we destroy that stack, that'd be quite nice. Okay, we got the troops there. Let's go ahead and get these entrenched first. I suppose we can move the entire stack. Or entire front, basically, at once. Because we already got... Well, still got only 1 garrison there, actually. I was hoping for a bit more, but oh well. Now we can build the trench over there. Probably could have started building already earlier, but wanted to make sure. That German unit is not going to get through. Good. We've got some troops over here. Let's go ahead and send in the infantry first. Once they are about to enter the combat, we'll send in the IF2s. Or the foot infantry first. Okay, now I think it's time to send in the units, and then I suppose these will also start pushing forward. I know that the infantry might not do all that well in the open, but in the forest they do magnificently. And there we go, the garrison is falling rather rapidly. That's good. I'm going to send in the foot infantry to entrench in that town. We'll probably build a barracks there soon enough. And we can send you down that way. There we go. Just in case, I'm going to make sure to repair that, and then we'll also build up the barracks in here. Oh right, we don't have supplies there yet. There we go. Usually takes a couple of hours. all the supplies to spread in. We can... Oh, right, that's still kind of limited. Because what I could do is I could move in these artillery pieces down here, so they'll give a bit of a support at least. There's a lot of ships moving through here. Oh. Got a couple of units over there that have at least been repaired. That is still under fire. How bad is the installations? They're still pretty bad. There's infantry in here, so if I was to... It's the 24th group that is mostly in there, so I'm just going to take these two. Get over here. Wait, 24? Oh, wow. Okay, so at least we found the remaining units. Let's just keep on pushing the South African artillery away. For the time being. I plan on taking out those units soon as well. Now, we haven't really gotten much troops there, but I presume we have a bit of units that we could send down that way now. And we do at least one. I mean, we got those 5 IF2s in there. If we get to 7, that would probably be already sufficient for some operations, which technically that would be 7 if I could just scroll down there. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit so we can move. Right, and then... I am building some troops up here as well. Indeed. Let's just go ahead and put that last one on repeat. Some over there. We should have... Actually, no, we haven't gotten more over here. Although, are we making troops in here? Yeah, we are. Just going to put the last one on repeat. I don't need to constantly do that, because we probably want to get as much troops still as possible. But the flow of enemies has certainly slowed down through Africa and here. Well, there's still quite a flow of troops. It's going to be like a couple of units a day at least. But of course, they're spread out a bit larger area now. There's still some that try to get in here, but of course, since they're now probably trying to get more to... Well... Yeah, they might be trying to get over here, so they're taking that, and then... So, yeah, it's not quite the same anymore. Mostly because we cut off this road earlier, I reckon. Let's go ahead and move in some troops here. We can take some of this stack over there as well. Not making our way south. Mostly to just get a bit of clear out areas so we're not constantly under fire there. There we go, and that destroyed that rhino. Now that Slovakian unit is a bit of a problem. It's going to spread out some of these troops here. Give some support. Or, you know, make sure that they don't cut our supply lines or anything like that. Let's go ahead and take the 24th group, which is pretty much intact right now. And destroy some more troops to the southeast. There we go. Right, I suppose. Well, there's. Ooh, now that there's that. No, Danish unit, not Norwegian unit. Danish unit there, so we can destroy the. Oh, we didn't quite destroy the rhino. Almost. Almost. Now we're just pushing it back, I guess. But yeah, we're taking control of some of this. I suppose I could move in the ships further south now. Or at least one of the ships. What are the Finns doing here? Landing troops in my territory? Because if they are, that's a bold move. A foolish move, but a bold move. Right. We can keep on moving some of these forward. Get you onto the road. So you can utilize your speed a bit more. But yeah, this is going to be... We'll probably build up some defenses maybe around here, although I don't think there's going to be that much enemies in here. Assuming that we can destroy this area, or clear out that area, and then start pushing south at the same time, kind of trying to cut off the enemy in here, then we should be fine. Like, if we can get up to there, I think that's already going to cut off majority of the flow of enemy troops in here, or the European units in here. Let's see. You want a lot of stuff now. You give a good price. You do not give a good price. And you give a good price. Okay. We've got 277 billion already. How much is our social spending? 455 million is actually not that bad, all things considered, although the inflation is probably through the roof. 16.7%, yeah, it's quite a bit. GDP per capita is already almost, well, 7,400 right now, and it's probably going to reach 7,500 soon enough. Which is not small. Considering that we started at like, what, 1,000 or something like that. So there's certainly been improvement. We are definitely the... I mean, if we have a look at the money, actually. We're the second richest country right now. Of course, if we factor in the debt, we are definitely the richest country. But yeah, USA still has 700 billion. I mean, every now and then they just take a new bond because they run out of money. We've got 500 million people already. Wow. Oh, that's quite a bit. In terms of the population, we are still not on the first page. We're not in the, like, top 19, I think. Yeah, I believe it's 19. But yeah, and like, we're 21 or 21st in there. I'm sure that once we conquer the rest of Angola, we're going to be on the first page, or at least very near, because Angola still has 13 million. And how much are we behind? Less than a million. Or less than 2 million, at least. So yeah, it should be definitely doable. Let's just keep these moving. I can hear some firing. Is that... Luckily it's not friendly fire on me. You're offering to buy some consumer goods, but no, you're not offering a good price. Oh, right, we got probably quite a bit of the money from selling the oil, but that may have had an impact on the oil price. Well, it's actually not that much of an impact, if you ask me. Of course, I suppose I could just, well, I'm going to increase the sales to 60% of the surplus right now. That's going to be a bit more money. Whether it's going to be sufficient, we will see. Is that... Oh, right, this is actually our group here. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll move forward another step. I'll keep some troops in there, or the elite forces in there for the time being. Right, so if I want to start pushing south, or keep on pushing south, that's going to be the closest one next. It's going to be relatively strong nonetheless. We've got the troops in here. I suppose we'll take, well actually we'll just take all of these. Entrench in there, and you will also entrench in there, so we'll have 8 unit group. Maybe not making it a full group yet. We'll go around and start getting rid of some of these troops at least. And there we go, those are the first, well, not really the first ones, but the first ones for this offensive at least, to be destroyed. That is actually a friendly unit in there. We don't need to fight it, but the South Africans certainly have quite a bit in here. But looks like they are falling rather rapidly, all things considered. I'm going to entrench you over there already, because you're taking quite a bit of damage. And let's go ahead and get this one within, or inside the combat again. You're going to be pushing south. You're actually going outside our territory, unfortunately, so they're not going to be helping right now. Eventually, I'm sure that we can make them, or use them for something. Once more. I actually wonder, if I destroy that, is there going to be much in terms of opposition for us to reach that one? I'll give you a shot, at least. We've got artillery over here helping with the defense if need be. Right now, it seems like it would be okay. Oh, there's a bit of artillery here somewhere. There's that timber wall. Let's go ahead and get rid of that timber wall first. There's probably another South African... Oh, there's artillery over there. I see. Well, that is where we were heading. And since that is just industrial complexity, garrisons are not going to have that much defensive bonuses, so this is actually going to be falling very rapidly. Of course, holding that is then also going to be somewhat of a problem. But I'm sure that we'll manage. There we go. And let's go ahead and make sure to get the battle zone repair, and I will also make sure to get some garrison in there. It might not actually materialize anytime soon, but, well, it's a start. So, how far? Well, still got... We're gonna need a bit more troops to take that one, but that would be pretty good to have. Question is, of course... Well, once we get this barracks in here and they get the garrison up and all that, we can have this infantry... Oh, actually, no. Well, I suppose what we could do is get you guys in here, or rather over there, to help construct the barracks so we can have a bit more troops there and you can kind of protect the southern front there. We could build some more trenches along the river here, just in case. At the same time, if we just push the enemy back a bit further, I don't think they'll be able to get back there, although, well, it's gotta be easier said than done. Problem is that a lot of the cities in here are just so far away from each other. And over here, we have got on the trench at least. Let's go ahead and have a bit of a garrison there. And then, soon enough, I think next episode we'll try to push this one all the way south. Get a little bit of a garrison at least going in along the entire border. Although, actually, I don't think there's any more Angolan troops, so if I can just make sure to push through... Maybe leave like one unit each, or something like that. We've got a couple of IF2s in here. So they can stay in the trenches until we have some garrisons in there. And then push all the way through there to be able to kind of cut off the flow of units through here. Then we can focus on taking the northern areas. And then start pushing south along, probably along the road here actually. Then go to the capital, and that's, well, then we'll probably need to take that one still. I don't think they are going to be surrendering anytime soon. But this is still a long war, but at least we're making a decent bit of cash alongside it. Anyway, we are indeed out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye.